Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about comparison. This is something that I've wanted to talk about for a few months, but as always, it's something that I'm still working through. If you guys don't know me, I always share things while I'm learning, while I'm working through them. I never make videos from a place of, I've got this figured out, y'all. No, I'm still learning and still growing. And comparison is something that God has really been teaching me a lot about. And I mean, face it, if you're in America, or I'm sure in any country, but I can speak for America because that's where I live, it's 2018, you know, and in this country, we are pushed an agenda to buy more things to feel beautiful, to do more things to feel more beautiful, to lose more weight to feel more beautiful. And it really pushes an agenda that what we have is not enough, and that it puts us in a place of deficit so that we go out, we spend money, we do all these different things to feel confident in ourselves, and pretty much comparing ourselves to images that are not even true images in themselves. For example, if you open a magazine, you might compare yourself to somebody who's in that, but that person in the magazine doesn't even look like the person in the magazine because they've had so much retouching done and so many different tweaks here and there that, you know, models don't even look like themselves these days. So I hope that makes sense. But this is something that's important to me because I've compared myself a lot, and what I have learned has really helped me, and I just wanted to share some of it with you guys. So first and foremost, if you are comparing yourself to anybody, whether it's somebody in your class, or maybe it's just a sibling, you know, it could be anybody, somebody on TV, on Instagram. There's a multitude of people that you can compare yourself to. But just know that whenever you compare yourself to somebody else, you are always going to come up short. You know, you are never going to be anybody else. You are yourself. And if you try to go through this life to, you know, just mirror what everyone else is doing and just imitate what everyone else is doing, you're going to miss out on what God is calling you to be, and who God is calling you to be. You know, God has made us all fearfully and wonderfully. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. That means that we are already complete. But if you feel an emptiness and you feel like, you know what, if I were to lose 50 pounds, I would be better. Or if I were to get a weave, then I would be better. Or if I were to dress like this, I would attract more men. That's just not true. You know, the truth is that a wholeness and a fullness comes from a relationship with God, and it will fill you up more so than anything else can. And I'm not against makeup, obviously. I like makeup, I like hair, I like clothes, but it really comes down to your heart. The Bible says in Proverbs 31:30 that charm is deceptive and beauty fades, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And when I worked in the beauty industry, that's something that I had to meditate on all the time because I would feel insecure in certain areas. You know, media is pushing a very specific sort of beauty to us in American culture, and I don't fit that. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't fit that either, whatever that is. To you, you know, there's something that they're pushing to us that makes us feel incomplete. The Bible says that charm is deceptive. So you might even compare yourself to people's personalities, like, oh, I wish I was more bubbly. Oh, I wish I was more nice. I wish I was more friendly. I wish I wasn't so shy. You may feel like who God created you to be is not enough. But the Bible says that charm is deceptive. So if you see somebody and let's say that you're comparing yourselves to them and you're thinking, man, I wish I was more extroverted. I wish I talked more to different men. I wish I wasn't so intimidated. I wish I could work the room better. I wish that I had that, you know, assertive personality. But the Bible says that charm is deceiving. Charm is deceptive. And it is. You know, people might genuinely be that way, but there are a lot of people who are faking. You know, they are using charm to get a certain place in life. So don't ever compare yourself to someone who seems to be more charming than you, because the Bible says that charm is deceptive. And the Bible also says that beauty fades. So that just means don't put your all into your exterior. Don't put your all into how you look and how you dress and how you know, look every single day. Put your all not in how you look, because beauty simply fades. And one day you're going to be young and then you're going to grow older. And, you know, you don't want to live your life as if you're going to be in your 20s forever, your 30s forever. You really want to cultivate good character. You want to make sure that your relationship with God is on point before your outfit is on point, you know. And then next in that passage it says, but a woman. So it says but. That means that it's going in another direction. Charm is deceptive, beauty fades, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. that's clear instruction. I meditate on that verse all the time. I am not perfect. I struggle in a lot of different areas, but that verse helps me so much because it's true. Your relationship with God matters so much more than your exterior and your personality and how charming you are. Your relationship with God matters so much. And I could speak personally for myself. You know, my fiance Corey, what drove him to me was not just how I looked, but more so like who I am, who God has created me to be, who God has called me to be, and how God works through me. He was able to discern that and pick up on that. But I don't think it's a coincidence that for the past like 2 years before I met Corey, that I was really pouring into my relationship with God and letting him make me over, letting him change the ways of my heart. And trust me, God is still working on me, but I began that process before I met my fiance, and before I began that process, I never could find anyone who could see me for who I was. And I was so focused on, you know, my appearance, my dress, my clothes, you know, having the right personality, but it wasn't true to me. And really spending some time with God and that quiet time with God is what helped me tremendously in this area. So I just want to encourage anybody who goes around comparing themselves like we all do, so anyone who is human, to just, you know, be easy on yourself. Focus on your relationship with God, because that is what is going to make the difference. You know, we are spiritual beings, but we are in physical bodies. This is only for a moment. We're not going to be on earth forever. So yeah, take care of yourself. I'm not saying to neglect your body and your, you know, your appearance, but put the focus on your relationship with God. Put your focus on communing with God and finding that inner peace, because that stillness, that gentleness that only God can give us as women, that is what is the most beautiful, the most attractive. And you can still be, you know, a businesswoman. You can still be professional. You can still be cute and dress cute. But there's just something different about you when you have a relationship with God, and it gives you a level of peace that nobody can take away from you, I promise. So anyways, I really wanted to talk about this. So comment down below what God has taught you about comparison, because I would love to know. You know, I'm always looking for new tips. So just comment down below whatever God has taught you about comparison. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to me and Corey's new channel. Super, super excited about it, and it'll be linked down below. Share this video with anybody that you think could benefit from it, and I look forward to seeing y'all in my next one. Bye.